you challenged me beyond any other teacher I've ever had before, because I was a jokester, class clown, but I can do the work.
Yes.
But then you actually challenged me, and you pushed me harder than I ever been pushed before. And instead of me folding up like a chair, I accepted that. Well, I'm getting ready to surprise my who, the person who inspired me the most, Miss Brenda Johnson. So I'm getting ready to go into to meet her and to see her and really let her know how much she's inspired me. And so this is just an opportunity for me, and also challenge my staff to determine who's their who and make sure they go out there and celebrate their who while they're still here. I really truly believe that the reason why I went into mathematics, teaching math, was because of her. She was the one who encouraged you, and she held you to a higher standard, and she forced you to do the right things. And so I'm very blessed that I was able to have her as a teacher so early on in my career that had an impact on me later on.
Gerald was enrolled in my Algebra 2 class in 1987 at Skyline High School. Gerald was so talkative till I would have to change my seating chart on a regular basis. You know, as an educator, we look at our students and we seldom know what impact or what influence we have in a student's life, and we don't know what they're gonna do in life. But you hope that you would have such an impact in their life and inspire them to be the very best that they can be. And so I'm glad that he chose this field of education, because really we need him in education. If you really stop and look, once you all learn of Dr. Gerald Hudson, you will see that he is a young man, an intelligent man, and he has a vision, and he has a plan to carry out that vision. Yeah. It's been years. Dr. Hudson came to Skyline High School. That district had a convocation, the beginning of a new year, and they were asked to tell about the person that inspired them the most. And of course, like you said, he said Brenda Johnson. Now he claims that when they got me out of staff development, he asked me, "Do you know who I am?" And I looked at him and I looked at him, and he said that I said, "Gerald Hudson."
Ms. Johnson, now you know that is true.
How you doing?
How are you
Look
doing,
at
Ms.
you.
Johnson?
Oh, look at you.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Wow, look at that.
And so I felt like I needed to find time for me to come back and be able to tell you what kind of impact you've had and what kind of impact you've had on future generations. Because if it wasn't for you, and I mentioned a little earlier, you know, when I started doing student teaching, because education was my first pathway, my first choice, it was engineering, because that's why I went to Skyline for electronics. And so when I started student teaching, I started thinking about what will Miss Johnson do, and how will Miss Johnson handle this? All right, so hello, I'm Dr. Gerald Hudson. I'm actually the superintendent in City Hill ISD, and the reason why I'm talking to you today is to challenge you to find out your who. And so your who is the person that inspires you the most. And here I have currently sitting with me Miss Brenda Johnson, who was a teacher at Skyline for 35 years, 44 years in the field of education. And the reason why I got into education is because of this lady right here. And I'm just challenging you to reach out to your person, whether it's a letter, email, a video, flowers, a surprise visit, something, because they never know. You just don't know how much of an impact they've had on your life, and you don't know how much impact you're gonna have on their life by informing them that they inspired you the most. And again, it's about you finding your who. This is Miss Johnson. She's my who, and I'm sharing her with the world because she deserves to be shared with the world. Thank you.